Welcome, or as we say in Kenya, where I'm from originally in Swahili, karibu sana. This is the 7th edition of the African Awards, and for those who are not familiar, the awards, we designed them to celebrate excellence and the community service that our African immigrants are doing out here in the community. Those who are not familiar with the Mshale newspaper is 23 years old this year. And the awards themselves, as I said, are 7 years old, and we are just very happy that you have come to be a part of it. And I also want to thank Target ahead of time.
Oh, what a night. You all look beautiful. Let's give each other a hand. Thank you. We have learned so much tonight. We've celebrated. But of course, this is the most important part of the night, is for us to announce our award winners. First, I'd like to give a hand to Tom Gita. Tom is one of the founders of this award, and we thank him for the inspiration and the encouragement he brings to our community. My name is Leon Rodriguez, and I am from South Africa, so I am African.
And my name is Miera Gitawe, and I'm from Liberia.
We also have another judge who is Gatsin Sawa. Unfortunately, is out of town and couldn't be with us. And I'm delighted to have the honor and the privilege each year. I think this is the 3rd year in a row, and I'm thankful to be asked each time to lead the panel of judges as we select our finalists. Most important, we cannot do this without you, the community. You are the ones who vote and who actually declare who are our winners of the awards.
Congratulations to both Afro Delhi and Kilimanjaro, and the winner is Afro Delhi.
Thank you very much for everyone who voted for me, and especially the person who nominated me. And thank you, Mshale, Tom. This is an honor for me.
Nobody's going to celebrate our own people if we don't do it ourselves.
Go tell them the story of the African immigrant community in the Twin Cities, almost 250,000 strong. That deserves the respect, attention, and care of a consumer group that has an immense amount of spending power, influence, privilege, and authenticity.
For Allies of the Year, we had one finalist, Yusuf Shalida, aka Papa Shalida. He is our winner.
Wow. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much for getting this. I was so surprised when I got the news that I was nominated, because after playing music in the Twin Cities for the last almost 40 years, I was saying, well, my time is probably up. So I really, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for the organizers, Mshale, Tom Guitar, and the entire crew. I want to dedicate this award to all future musicians and the young ones. I always encourage them, please, whatever you do, learn to play an instrument, because that's most important. It's great to work with the laptops, but the instrument is the thing you need to do. Thank you so much.
And I'd like to see for Africa, whether on the continent, abroad, diaspora, or wherever, people, I'd like to see a 3-language policy. Mother tongue is the foundation of our being. Okay, that's very important. Add to that mother tongue whatever language is the lingua franca of wherever you come from. Say, in my case, Kenya, I would say Kiswahili is the next. And then English and any other number of languages, right? That's power. And I think we deny ourselves power when we actually dislocate ourselves from our linguistic base. There's nothing negative about expressing ourselves in African languages. Those languages can also communicate with each other.
Nelson Mandela, before he went to prison, was given a passport by the Ethiopian government to undercover travel around the continent because Nelson Mandela understood the importance of the African continent working together to share its riches, share its blessings, and share in terms of an economy and a way to support people. Tom Guitar shares that vision. He has been bringing people from various African countries together in a common place so that they can recognize not only is it important to help one's home country, but also to have a picture of how you as the young future are going to make the continent work. Kenya Airways is to be commended for starting to fly to various parts of Africa that were never contemplated.
Get that, hey, what? Just let me take you back like seats and Cadillacs. Prince Purple Rain, Helen put us on the map. BD, that Bob Dylan had us bumping on the track. For Knockin' Nation up next, so count on that. Yeah, knocking from the block. What? It's a rap, they're really loud. Don't be fooled by the rocks I don't got. I'm still knocking from the block. Used to have a little when I still do. And no matter where I go, you know I rep that. They fooled by the rocks I don't got. I'm still knocking from the block. Used to have a little when I still do.
You'll also receive 6 months of a free internet service to either keep for yourselves, or you can gift it to another individual that you feel either a business, it could be a business, an individual, and a family that you feel may need the services. So let's give it one more hand for that. Comcast came through on that one. I really appreciate Comcast for that.
To say thank you. This is like a great honor, especially to know where this comes from. I'm very grateful to be Haitian Nigerian. I'm grateful to have my mom and my dad and like my other family members here to support me. I'm just grateful to have them in my lives to make me who I am and just like who I am, and to understand that, to be grateful to what I have and what they've worked for me. So yeah, thank you so much for this beautiful venue and for everyone to be here to see this culture, to see that African is beautiful, Black is beautiful, and this is African excellence. So thank you.
Congratulations to all of our finalists, and the winner for this category is Mercy International Missions.
They just said they will continue to help. Anybody that just come, they go around. And that's what they have been doing. And I'm just the one selected to be their development director over here. And I have to wait. I have to thank Mshale, particularly Tom Victor. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much for it, because I read that message all the time. I thank everyone for this.
I think this is much about me as is it about the sacrifice of a man who told a lot of untold stories of our African experience in the diaspora, especially accomplishments, challenges, and weave all into a powerful narrative that Africans are assets and are not liability, and they're engineers, they're doctors, they're trailblazers, and they make a major, immeasurable impact, building asset, building wealth, bringing imaginations. So on behalf of all of those who work on the Liberian DED campaign, which is an important signature immigration campaign that ultimately led to this nomination and this earning of this award, I want to say we should all make sure that a problem that affects one affects all of us. We are in challenging time, and immigration is an important aspect of our life. And we keep sending the message loud and clear that we are immigrants, we build this country, and we are not a problem, we're part of the solutions, and we should be accepted and welcome. And this is the only way America can be even more powerful and even great. If you're looking for an example, look at the French national team. The World Cup was won by immigrants in a world country. Thank you.
And that there are 250,000 people who claim their descent from African immigrants. In 2010, the census said there were only 20,000 of us. They missed it by a long shot. 250,000 is about 40% of the African American population in Minnesota. That's an opportunity to share our culture. The Council of Black Minnesotans 7 years ago did some research that said that Asian and African immigrants have equal income. But when you look at types of businesses, for every one African business, you have 10 Asian businesses. That's an opportunity for improvement, for economic improvement. According to the State of Minnesota Demographics Office, in the cities of Brooklyn Park and Brooklyn Center, between 2010 and by 2020, over 70% of the children born in those two cities will be of color, most of them of African descent. That's an opportunity for us to influence policy. So there's a lot of work for us to do. So I call upon us to put our shoulders to the wheel and work together. I thank you for this award, Mshale, my community, my family, and thank you all, and may God bless you.
That brings us to the end of our awards, but I do have, with your permission, one more acknowledgement to make. My fellow judge this year received her doctorate. Miada is the holder of a Doctor of Business Administration, and we are very thrilled about that.